Pretend there's no camera.
Ask questions.
Yeah.
No, we just talk about what we've been talking about.
Marriage?
Yeah. Everything that's going on in y'all's minds.
Okay. Yeah. I have a thing. I wanna know exactly what's going in someone's mind.
Yeah.
Like literally, I want to know like their exact. Okay, what's the 5? I know it is, but I ask everybody. The 5 things that are always on your brain every day. Mine is God, world peace, weed. Just I leave one for like random thoughts.
Yeah.
All the time because that's just how I'm just really random. And then I'm always thinking about going, just go.
Yeah.
Like I want to go there, I want to go here, I don't ever want to be in one spot, literally never.
What about you? What's your 5 things that you always think about?
I answered this last night.
I'll answer it again.
Exactly.
I think it's actually changed from last night, though.
The 5 things you think about every day.
Yeah.
The same.
They always change.
That's fair.
I can't think of 5 things
What are
every
the 5
day.
things you think about
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yes.
Friends, family, relationships, people I care about, and happiness. Don't know why I'm thinking about that.
Mine would be God, food, people I care about, Christian music, and then the mission, I guess. Yeah, but the point. Wait, what? The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to because you see all those podcasts that have all these famous people and influential people. But I just want to do where it's just normal people you walk by every day. You don't know what's going on in their lives.
That'll be awesome.
And we're normal people. I mean, we're not normal,
I
but
was
we're
gonna
not
say,
famous
no,
or
we're pretty
nothing.
far from normal.
We're not. You're to everyday people that you pass by. Is that not true? And
What noise do y'all think, my windshield wiper's geek. What kind of noise do you think an ant makes? Because everything has to make a noise. Like, even flies make noise. So what noise does an ant make?
Like a...
That's something literally that goes through my brain all the time because I don't know.
I always thought they had a squeaky voice, but it's not.
They're so quiet. We can't hear them.
Ants. Speaking of ants, I'm kidding.
They chirp.
They chirp.
They chirp.
Oh, that's cute.
Different.
Are humans any different from ants?
That's a good question.
What do y'all think?
No.
All they do is
Yeah.
gather seeds for their queen.
No, they are different.
What do we
They
do?
they know how to work together.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
But really, ants, what do? They just gather dirt and seeds to give to their queen. What are we doing?
Gathering money to give to the government.
Yes. Yes. No. How are we any different from ants? We're just bigger and a little bit smarter. So.
No, I think that's a challenge for some people. Being smarter than I'm not smarter than
But how do we become less antsy? That's the
You're
question.
different kind of
How do we
smart.
become free?
Honestly,
Is there any way?
I feel like we're all robots. Like mentally, like we're just.
Like we're programmed to think a certain way, do certain things, and we don't even notice it.
Exactly.
Yes, I feel the same way.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. This world is so wrong right now, and it needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
And my personal opinions, it started everyone is gonna come at me about this because they don't think, and they also think it's wrong because of my gender, and I feel this way. But it started with women's rights.
What? Okay. Explain more.
Yeah, I feel, but it, low-key, it's men's fault. It tricked them. Women are smart, but they got tricked into believing that I don't know how to explain this. Yeah, whatever. Oh no. Oh no.
Can we get... What were you saying, Merissa? Sorry. God dang it, Timothy.
Leave my shit alone, dude.
Look, though.
Oh my god, dude, just leave it up there. I forgot it was up there.
No, keep going with what you're saying.
Okay. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, I forgot.
Women's rights.
Yeah, women's rights. It's not, because we're all equal and we're all God's son and daughters. So we're equal in that way, and it's just off. It's because it's not right. It's just not right.
What's not right?
It's not right. I don't know how to explain it.
The way...
There's nothing. Like, oh my gosh, there is something in that. Leave my shit alone, dude. Oh my god. I didn't know that there was something in there.
Hey,
Yeah.
talk, Timothy. It's your turn to talk.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on.
your turn to talk.
I can't. I was just kind of venturing in her car and I found her. What is that?
Okay. We're just gonna do that. And we're gonna do that. Stop.
I feel like you're distracted right now.
I'm always.
Alright, so while you're
I have
distracted,
a low focus point.
since you're distracted, y'all introduce each other. I'll introduce yourselves to the audience.
Oh, hey, Merissa, I'm Timothy.
Well, you just
For those of you watching, this is Timothy, and
I'm
that's
retarded.
Merissa. Yes, and
Hello.
you're watching the podcast that isn't a podcast because we're not live right now. So.
Yeah. We're just practicing. These are practice goes.
Yeah.
No, it's
Right.
not.
This
It's
is
good. No, it's
practice
an
run.
all-natural conversation.
Okay.
All
This
natural.
is the real deal right here.
But
Really?
only if they could see
They don't-
what's happening.
It's not supposed to be scripted.
No, bro, they cannot. No, I would
No.
literally
Oh, God.
freak out.
There's no pressure. Nobody's watching you right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not true.
But don't you all just, when you're at work, you just see everyone just doing the same thing every day? It's like people just do the same thing every day and just follow the same routine and like
Exactly.
It's repetitive.
that's all we do. We do nothing to like. We don't live. We just exist. We're just here being robots, but we're not actually. We don't have a mind of our own, like because we're just programmed by our higher ups.
I thought they were puppets before for some reason. Like,
Yeah.
someone.
For sure.
What if we're just being pulled by the strings?
But I want to know who, because the government, but the government only also goes so far too.
The government, the wealthy,
No, my thing is.
Who's above the government?
I've thought of.
corporations.
I've even thought of.
See-
This is like a video game and people are controlling us one by
I've
one.
had a
Oh my
thought
God,
kinda
no.
like that before. I've had a thought kind
No,
of
but-
like, I don't know.
I don't believe they're necessarily controlling our every move, but they're influencing us, what we listen to, what we buy,
Our
what
minds.
so they might not be watching us 24/7, controlling our every move, but they're influencing us, like how, when you watch commercials, ads, you see the ads, you want to go buy that, they're doing that on purpose. The music you listen to, what's in the music, sex, drugs. I'm not saying it's necessarily bad, but
We have to destroy the world.
it's like they want us to be that way. They want us to think that way, and they want us. The more we buy, the more money they make. Is what I'm saying. That's what I'm. I don't know. That's what I'm. It's like.
We have to destroy the world. Okay? Like, I'm being dead ass. I got it circled, like, now.
How do the
It's
rich-
go time. I don't know how we're
Yeah.
gonna do this. We gotta get.
How do we destroy the world?
I don't know how, but we gotta do
Well,
it.
how do the rich make
Literally.
money?
That's a good question. They just have it. What did they do good? What did
How
they
do-
do? And they don't even
How
do
do the
anything good
corporations
with
make
their
money? How do they get their money? When we buy their products. That's how they're. We're the ones giving them the power because we buy their shit. Oh. So if we stop
Exactly.
buying stuff, we destroy the world. We stop listening to their music, we stop listening to what the media has to say, and we start finding the truth on our own. They don't have power anymore. But the thing is, that's hard. We'd rather have the easy way out. We want what's quick and what's cheap, so we just buy and buy, we listen, but we don't want to find the truth for ourselves. That takes time and that takes effort. Humans don't want to put effort into anything anymore. They just want, as long as they got their cheap entertainment, their cheap food, their sex, their money, and their drugs, they don't mind being controlled. And that's just how it is.
Yeah,
But it's
exactly.
like there will be no more revolutions because humans don't want to be free. They want to be entertained. It's like, so if you want to destroy the world, you gotta reprogram everyone to stop thinking that way.
Exactly, but that's so fucking hard.
Exactly.
And they're all like so in deep, and they like, oh my god.
Humanity as a whole will always choose the easy way out. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. They don't want to try.
Nobody tries anymore. It's just,
Government gives you a way out, you take it.
yeah.
Exactly, and because no one's trying anymore, it's just gonna keep getting worse, and it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. I'm
Government-
telling y'all right
They
now,
want
it's not
hard
good.
workers. They don't want smart workers. They don't want people that can think for themselves.
The 20th century.
As George Carlin says, they just want people smart enough to run the machines, but dumb enough not to question why they're actually running the machines.
Half of 2020 kids.
Yeah.
Literally half of 2020
yeah.
kids.
This is great. Y'all keep going. I'm talking too much. Y'all talk.
No, I know, like literally, you stole the words right out of my mind. Also, too, when I went to Indiana, I literally hated it there. The whole energy, like everything. I was there 5 minutes and wanted to come straight home. And I had to be there a whole week.
Yeah.
I did not like it. I stayed in the basement with a bunch of cats, like most of the time. It made me feel better. But when I would go out and, Alyssa, I went out, and like, you know how here, if you go to a store, you know, everyone's friendly, you know, at least
Yeah.
like we talk and communicate, like you bump into someone, oh, sorry, you know, or like you see someone, you make eye contact, you say hi, you smile at everyone, you know, that's how it
Yeah.
is here, and it's great.
Yeah.
It's not there. Everyone is literally like zombies, like, they just, when they're in the store, they just,
Well,
it's so weird. I don't understand. And I met one person there, and she wasn't even from Indiana. Like, that was like this, like here.
Yeah.
And she was from, what's up?
The Arch? I don't know. Oh, wait, that's in Illinois, isn't it?
Paris. She's from Paris, Texas. And she was normal.
Man.
I kept
guess-
trying to say Dallas because we were talking about Dallas earlier. I was like, it's not Dallas.
I guess people just don't like they don't like making
No, but it's weird.
they don't like talking in person and being friendly.
Everyone was like that, and it was so weird, and I'm just not used to
Yeah.
that. And the air was just disgusting up there, and the sky kept doing weird shit. At 2 a.m, it was orange. I don't
They
understand.
were like zombies.
Yeah, That place was bad. I don't.
Well, you ever feel like...
And Shalina, my aunt,
Oh, Shalene.
I don't know if you knew.
Yeah, I know her, yeah.
Yeah. She moved down there. And it's just developed that energy, and it's completely changed her. And I just want her to come back because I don't know what it is about other places in the world. I don't know why this our corner, McCurtain County, you wouldn't think with so many crackheads and meth heads that it would be this way, but it is literally one of the best places ever, and it is one of the only places I feel right to God.
Really?
And yes, literally any other place I can't just talk to him, like feel his connection. I still talk to him, but I can't feel his connection. But I'm here, and I can feel him everywhere. And you wouldn't think because there's so many meth heads, and other places are cleaner and everything. But it's just they're more robotized than we are because we're a little bit slower at it because we be procrastinating because everyone kind of knows the truth here. They don't want to like admit it. I guess I don't know.
No, I feel you. Like when you go to Tulsa, people are the same way.
Exactly.
They're like, especially in the big cities, like.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like, I guess. Why do you think people are like that now, though?
I drew this for Tiffany. It did not come out okay.
Tiffany who?
Robert.
Oh, the one I know?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Do you ever see her?
Yes.
Would you give this to her?
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I was supposed to give it. There's my sketchbook. I was looking
I'm sorry.
Real question, Merissa, why do you think people are like that now?
Phones.
Technology, social media.
Technology, social media. Just.
You know, like in the zombie movies, they have the virus that's. What if this is the zombie right here? I mean, the virus right here. And
Exactly. That's what I've thought. I've thought it's not all those metaphors. They're like metaphors of zombies. It's not gonna be like legit zombies. It's just.
What if we're living in the
all-
zombie apocalypse right now, but people don't realize it?
Exactly.
They're just not in the way they thought they would be zombies. So,
Well,
there's
what
some
is that?
awesome
Oh.
pictures, sketches.
Yeah. Yeah, I just bought it and then I lost it.
And then I found it.
That's awesome. Timothy, you haven't talked. Oh, is that a jellyfish?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love jellyfish. I should take a
I-
picture of that later.
I have a pre-sketch of it. It was just like a really.
I love jellyfish.
You can have.
Wait, really? Thank you. Timothy, you haven't talked a lot. It's time for you to.
I don't have anything to say.
Yes, you do. You're talking a lot before we started going
Yeah.
live. Well, technically not live because it's just recording. Okay.
Well, that's because I started finding things. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
Books and
tell me-
things.
Tell us about your life. What,
Ah.
no pressure.
Are you ever scared that you're gonna get so caught up in this zombie land that it's gonna sweep you away?
Yes, and I feel like I am getting caught up in it, and it's not good, like, at all. Because, like, I'm trying to be as close to God as possible, but then when I get back to the world and all the technology and all the video games and movies, I'm like, oh, it's so good. This all looks so good, but, oh,
Yeah.
keep pull you in, and pull you in with the lights and the explosions, but
Technically, God made it all, so because He gave them the idea.
You know, God has a little friend that makes things too.
Yes, I know.
what would you say God wants us to do?
I wouldn't classify a friend.
Oh no. He was his best angel before,
Yes,
so don't even.
I know.
So therefore, I don't know if this is wrong or not to say, but I love him. But it's still not okay. But I still love him because I love
Yes.
everybody.
I know.
He was a beautiful angel.
I've went to church for like
I know.
16 straight years.
Okay then. So therefore,
Speaking of zombies and us being zombies, Timothy, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you feel like love can turn you into like a machine or a zombie, like just a mindless zombie? Where
Why did you come at me with this?
because you haven't been talking, and I'm trying to get you to talk. What's your opinion on that? You feel like love can do that?
It can make you do things that you probably wouldn't do if you weren't.
Like what things would you say?
Like make decisions
Yeah. That you normally wouldn't have made if you weren't in love with someone.
yeah,
You feel that way too.
that you never thought of.
Yeah. Like, we're always saying technology and entertainment is, but I think love is the same, can do the same thing
yeah.
if in the wrong hands.
It can be an ally or it can be an
Yes.
enemy to you.
Just the same way
It-
technology can be a tool or it can be a bad thing.
Exactly.
It depends.
Just, I guess anything in general.
I have to ask my stepmom to delete TikTok. I forgot she had it.
Oh, tell us your perspective on TikTok and why you don't like it.
Oh, gosh. Even when TikTok was a starting thing, I did not like it at all. I just had a bad feeling about it. Didn't have no interest to have it at all. And then it seemed to be pretty stupid, so it was like an
Yeah.
easy thing for me not to
Yeah.
have. And then like everyone started having it, like everyone, and they were trying to. They were like, "You don't have TikTok? No, like you gotta have it." And they would like try to convince me to download it like constantly. Like, everyone was constantly trying to, and I was like, no, I don't really want it. Like I don't see a point. Like it's a bad idea because I feel like TikTok is like
I was looking at your wallpaper.
It's corrupting people's mind. It's an easier way to corrupt the humans'
Yeah.
minds faster,
You just see
in
all
my
those
opinion.
underage people
And-
doing all those sex videos.
And
like,
it's customized to everyone's like own personal their own
yeah.
TikTok. It's customized as their thing, and
Mhm.
like what. So it's really weird, and even though there is some good things on TikTok, which is good because someone's putting good out on it, so awesome. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. It is a very, very evil thing. Whether it was meant to be or not, it's not good, and it's very much taking somebody off.
Would you say all social media could be considered that way, or just?
Yes, I think all social media has a part, but I think TikTok is the big boss man. And I'm guilty of having some social media, and I feel
We all
wrong
are.
about it. Like at one point, give me my sticker. Why did you take it off my
I
phone?
did it. I just found it.
It fell off my phone.
Yeah.
Well, give it to me. So I
Why?
can put it back on my phone.
Timothy, man.
Jay,
What?
get
I
it.
found a sticker. Oh, dude, I'm like, I find things a lot.
What do you find?
I like to adventure.
What do you like to adventure?
Anything. Put me in a car, I will adventure every part of that damn car.
Does that say Biden?
It says, look all you want.
That says Biden. What the? Why is that guy pissing on a Biden sticker?
Because you don't like Biden.
Is that your phone, Timothy?
No.
This is my
You don't like
phone.
Biden?
Well, like my whole family doesn't. Like I don't have a problem like presidential stuff and all that. It's just
I
not
don't
my
like
thing.
Biden either. So.
Yeah, I don't like either of
Yeah.
the ones. So
No matter
That's
who
the-
you vote and what they promise, you never know if that's
Yeah.
actually going to happen.
Exactly. I don't take anybody's word for anything, and everybody complains about the president every year, no matter who it
Yeah.
is. So I just don't
Thing
get
is,
involved with it.
the majority of regular people you meet, they're not Republican or Democrat. They're just tired of a system that's constantly screwing them over and turning them into. I feel like our government and the Democrat and Republican parties are not in touch with their people. Like,
For sure.
they're in it like the corporations and the bigger government. They're in it for the money.
Yeah, I took this sticker off of Jasper's hat one night. He was
Oh,
drunk.
God.
It was barely dangling off there, and I was like, another sticker from my phone, and because at first I just saw this dude like off the corner, and I put it on there, and Coda was like, "Oh, she took your piss on Biden sticker," and I was like, he said, "Whoever took that sticker off is a fucking asshole," and looked at me, and I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, God.
And it's been on my phone, and he still hasn't realized. It's been on there for a good week. He's like, "Where's that?" I don't know.
What is that?
It's an earring.
I'm gonna put it in my ear.
It's a big earring.
Oh, you got yours pierced? I didn't even
I have
realize.
one ear pierced.
Oh, you got one ear pierced?
Is that like a dream catcher thing? That's cool.
Yeah, it's just, I got a bunch of weird earrings like that.
Wait, what time is it?
One.
Yeah, it's 1:22.
Oh, I want to talk about one last thing before I end this. And that's weed. Let's talk about weed, because
I can talk about weed. I can talk about weed.
Oh,
I
yeah.
even got a weed hat.
Weed.
Hang on, let me.
I love weed. Not really. I don't love weed. Y'all listen to this. And I'm Ethan, not Timothy, because our voices sound kind of similar. Yeah, so mom and dad, if you're watching this, I don't love weed. Okay.
Okay. So,
Marissa's got her weed hat on, y'all. Okay.
I do. Weed is probably, other than Alex Joy Fuller, just in case she ever hears this, it is my favorite thing in the world. Like, it literally makes me my person. Like, oh gosh. And honestly, if it wouldn't have, because I'd lost my way from the Lord for a while, and before I started smoking weed, but after I started, it come right back. Like, it just come right back.
Yeah.
So, like, other people think that they shift further, but I would just feel a lot closer. And
What
it's
about-
weird.
What would you say to the people that smoke weed, but they're like consumed by it all the time? It's like it's zombified them like
Yeah, I
other
do
stuff.
know.
is.
I do know some people like that.
There's positive and negatives to it.
Exactly, and I don't understand how either.
They let it control.
Yeah,
They don't control it.
I don't understand how, because.
It's an addiction.
Thing of
But you can't get addicted to weed. But some people.
Get addicted.
You can get
Anybody
addicted
can get
to
addicted to
No,
anything.
I guess that's okay. I don't dispensary weed is kind of weird because that's what I smoke that too, but it's got like a chemical in it, like that's not very okay. It's not very good. It's
What do you think
like
about?
that's what zombifies people.
Yeah. And what do you think about our culture becoming more and more positive towards marijuana? What would, are you?
See, now that is a question that I ask myself all the time because I'm not sure if it's a good or a bad thing, and I
Yeah,
don't
so-
know how to answer it.
It's a good thing for some people, but it's a bad thing for others.
Well, no, I'm just like in general. I don't
Yeah,
know.
in
Like,
gen-
no,
in
like the
general.
big, not some people, like the actual, is it good or is it bad? I do not know. It's good for me,
both.
yeah, but
in the right hands, it's like, but in
It's
the wrong
both,
hands,
because it's
Yeah.
always different for someone else.
I know.
So it's both.
it's not,
It's good and bad.
Is it good or bad for God? That's what I ask.
God made it.
Yeah, that's true.
for me, like my own, I say it keeps me away from God, but for some people, I guess it could bring people closer to God. For me,
I
it
think
just-
that might be a me thing because I feel like, I feel like no one smokes weed and just thinks about God. I mean, there could be other people,
yeah,
but I feel like that's just a me thing. Like, because
it just,
I
like,
don't know.
you feel a certain way, like, I don't know, you feel like you're, I guess you feel like you're floating, kind of. That's how I feel, at least. But you can't go back down to the ground, and I want to be back on the ground. Like, I'm high, but I'd rather be on the ground.
Ethan, who did you
Yeah.
smoke
Like-
with?
I'm like, boy, we're live.
There's
I'm not
like there's different strands of weed that can make you feel different types of ways.
Like, I don't remember, but it made me real.
Some people lace weed with things that.
Like, my head was in the clouds, literally. Like,
Yeah,
and it's
that's-
like, I didn't like that feeling at all.
Well,
But the thing is, also, you get real philosophical when you're high too. For most people, at least. But,
it's not for everybody. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
like, it's like you're about to fall at any time, but you don't know when. But you're just. It's fun, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it's like I'd rather be down there. I don't know how to quite describe it. For me, at least. But what about you? What's your experience with it? Come on, I know. We all know you do it too.
I'm not ashamed of it. It helps me mellow out.
It's good.
It helps me not stress.
What do you what are types of things you think about when you're high?
I think about. Remember that time I went to work high and I started talking about all that stuff?
I've
Yeah.
never seen
Yeah, that's what I think about.
Yeah,
That's
I
what-
guess that makes
I'm like,
sense.
what's
I
the
just-
point of it all? Oh my
I
god.
feel that.
Yeah.
I just think about. Let me see. Oh, that's an old notebook.
The devil wears a suit.
That has a bunch of numbers on it.
I want to see.
There's a bunch of numbers on it. It's a bunch of numbers.
Is that a poem?
Yeah,
You should,
yeah.
you should recite it for the audience.
Oh. This is
a
actually my favorite.
Handwritten
one.
poem by Merissa, one of her favorites. So,
Yeah. Wait, like one of mine, or you want this one? Because I have poetry in here, but this is by Braxter.
well, do one you wrote.
Okay.
Mhm.
This is not a poem, but it's like a bull rider's prayer I made up.
I guess this will be our closing thing. So.
What is
Oh, yeah. Timothy, any final thoughts you have, bro?
Not really, no.
Okay.
My final thoughts are. I don't want you to move.
If you could say one thing to the people watching this, what would it be? One piece of advice, what would it be?
Think hard on your life choices.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people make bad life choices. They don't think about it, they just do it. It's kind of stupid. Sometimes. To some people.
Yeah.
For some people. Answer it.
Not really. Alright, you find one?
Yeah.
Alright, y'all, it's a really special moment. She's
Oh no. You know, you haven't taught much. You read it.
No, it's more, it'll be more, it only works if you read it, because it's
Okay.
your words.
Okay.
Come on, gotta get your word out.
I believe there's a force in this world just beneath the surface, something primitive and wild to awaken. When you need an extra push to survive, like wildflowers that bloom when fire turns the forest black, most people are afraid of it, so they keep it buried inside themselves. But a few people have enough courage to love what's untamed inside us. I think everyone writes a story in their head that eventually becomes their life. If you don't write it, someone else will for you. And you have to live with that life for the end of time, unless you decide for yourself. Oh yeah, we're not reading this part. Yeah, we're not reading the second half.
Is that all you wanted? That was great. Oh, I felt that. Dang.
Thank you. I'm
to
be.
replay that when I listen to this again.
Yeah.
Merissa, do you have any like final words or advice you give to the people watching this right now? Or...
Love yourself and literally love anyone. Like, if you don't love them, still love them. Like,
it's hard.
It is. It is a really hard thing to do, and it's something that I've learned to do, and it's become like really easy. Like I've been able to forgive people I didn't like. I forgave my real dad for things. I forgave men for touching me when I was little, and I was able to do that. It's really easy, and it doesn't bother me because I never regret anything I've ever been through because it's literally made me the person I am. Like, if I wouldn't have been through that, I literally wouldn't be the same because every decision opens up 2 more branches for 2 more decisions to open up. And if you go back in time and change like say 5 years and change about 10 of your decisions, think of how, like, and they could just be little decisions. Think of how different your life would be right now. If you just went back and changed those 10 decisions and jumped right back, it would be so different.
I think about all the time, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I thank y'all for having a chance to interview y'all and talk to y'all. So I guess this concludes our first episode of what should we call this podcast, y'all? What?
Young Preacher Talks.
No.
We should.
The
McDonald's crew.
No.
I'm interviewing
Free. Call it free.
Free?
Free. The free podcast.
Yeah.
Free. Okay. This concludes our
Yeah, technically it's free.
free. It's free, and the goal is to be free. So, all right. This concludes our first episode on free. I hope to see y'all next. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be recording tomorrow or next week, but yeah. Everyone have a great day. Say y'all, I love y'all.
Love you.
Love you. Say it.
Love you.
Bye.